Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I welcome you once more. Guys, FC Barcelona have defeated Real Madrid 4 goals to 3 in their last El Clasico of this season. Guys, before I go to what I have for you today, I would like to give a big shout out as always to all those who have subscribed to my channel. I say may God richly bless you. For those who are yet to subscribe, please kindly do so whenever I upload a video you won't be left out. Guys, FC Barcelona defeated Real Madrid in their last El Clasico this season 4 goals to 3. Before I dive to what I have to say, I would like to take some time out to just clap for these players. Like, they really deserve so much clap from me. Yes, I just need to clap for them. Guys, why am I clapping for them? Last week, precisely on Tuesday, FC Barcelona was being defeated from the Champions League semi-finals by Inter Milan, and we all knew that that game exhausted these players so much, physically, mentally, morally, whatsoever way you could even imagine. These guys were really devastated because they were hoping to go to the finals, but it's in the game of football. A lot of things happen along the line, and it was just few days before the El Clasico. And the El Clasico game, the game was very important because if Real Madrid wins the game, they are going to reduce the point gap to 1 goal different after with 3 matches to go by for the season. Why, if FC Barcelona wins this game, they were supposed to go 7 points away from their arch rivals Real Madrid. So it was such a very intense game for both teams because Real Madrid and FC Barcelona both needed this win. And looking to what happened within the week, it was but normal that Real Madrid had an, an advantage. Why? Because before this game yesterday, Real Madrid have gotten about 7 to 8 days rest. Means that was enough rest for a team like Real Madrid. And Barcelona have few days to rest, and with the defeat, they were really down. So the game was, I for one, I knew that somehow FC Barcelona, if they can win, they might go for a draw. But I was hoping that Real Madrid should not take advantage of the defeat and the period that they have rested to harm Barcelona, thus reducing the gap to just 1 point different, which it means that we could have fought to the last day of the league. But as it stands now, FC Barcelona is 7 points different with 3 games to go. I will say, yes, I will say as of now that FC Barcelona is 99% champions of this season in La Liga. 99%. Why? Because there are still 3 games to go. 3 games, a lot of things can happen. But I believe that this FC Barcelona team would not let that happen. The next game will be against Espanyol, that I'm going to talk much about that. But if FC Barcelona wins their game against Espanyol, then FC Barcelona is champions. Whatsoever happens ever after the game of Espanyol, if FC Barcelona wins, whatsoever happens after that game, whether Madrid wins or not, FC Barcelona will still be champions. So going to that game, Hansi Flick went into the game with the same lineup he went during the Inter game. It means he still gave these guys the chance. He still have confidence in them. But FC Barcelona being FC Barcelona, we saw at the few minutes of the game there was a penalty. Yeah, there was a penalty when Chesney brought down Kylian Mbappe, and he could have managed to save the goal, but Mbappe, we know he is a very good penalty shooter. So in few minutes of the game, about 3 to 5 minutes, Real Madrid was already up with 1 goal to 0. Then about 22nd minute of the game, Real Madrid equally scores scored another goal, same from Kylian Mbappe. Like the guy really had a very, very good game today because he had a hat trick. Yeah, he had a very, very good game today. He had a hat trick, and one goal was being disallowed because of offside. Yeah. So FC Barcelona was 2 goals down. But with FC Barcelona, 2 goals down, with if the match is not over, you can never be proud of yourself that you have defeated FC Barcelona. As normal this season, they have been masters of coming back, except in the Inter game that shit happened. Yeah, but they managed to score the first goal, which was scored by no other player but our present right back at the moment, someone that have been very, very instrumental since the injury of Jules Koundé. That is Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia scored the first goal with an assist from Ferran Torres. Yes, with an assist from Ferran Torres, and they quickly rushed and brought back the ball. Few minutes after, Lamine Yamal scored a very, very nice volley. Like the goal was just superb. It was such one of those goals that he always managed to score because of the tight areas of the game of the ball, but he always have a way of finding the net. Yeah, he always have a way of finding the net. So Lamine Yamal scored a very, very nice goal with a top goalkeeper. It was not just an ordinary goalkeeper, a goalkeeper like Couture, but Lamine Yamal was able to beat him, and he just make a very simple and humble celebration. And few minutes after, our marksman this season that we all know, that is Raphinia, scored the third goal. And before the halftime, Raphinia equally scored again. So going to the halftime, it was FC Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. Yes, FC Barcelona did not just come back in the game. They came back, then they took the lead. Because before they were 2 goals down and they equalized it, and they went 2-2. They went 3-2 and 4-2. So going into the halftime, FC Barcelona was already 4-2. Yes, FC Barcelona was 4, Real Madrid 2. And coming back for the second half, it was really, really intense. Like FC Barcelona have a lot of chances, but they couldn't convert it into a goal, which showed numerous assists from Lamine Yamal. But just so you know, Raphinia was unable to convert those into goals. If he was able to convert those, I think FC Barcelona could have gotten about 6 or 7 goals last night. Yeah, FC Barcelona could have gotten about 6 to 7 goals, but he constantly didn't see the back of the net during the second half, despite all the good assists that were given by Lamine Yamal. Then Kylian Mbappe scored the third goal, and it was 4-3. Yeah, it was 4-3. Then we started seeing along the line of the game, there were a lot of referee decisions that I don't like talking about referees. Like, for sure, I don't like talking about referees because I know they are all humans and sometimes they make certain mistakes. But come on, this season in La Liga, the ref have been something else. The ref have just been something else that I think by the end of this season, they need to go have some refresher courses because the mistakes they have done this season, both the ref on the pitch and those at the VAR session, is just too much because the ref, they don't even know foul to call and those not to call, penalties to give and penalties not to give. Because how will you justify the fact that Ferran Torres was being disturbed from going to score? Tuameni has to bring him down, and that was a clear penalty because that was a clear foul, like a red card, because Ferran Torres was going directly to the goalpost to score and it was being brought down. It was a red card, but the ref didn't. And we saw another penalty still on Tuameni, but the ref ignored that. Like, he went to the VAR, he constantly was having a view of it, but to him, it was not a handball. Yeah, to him, it was okay. It was fine. Oh, the ball hit his hands, but it's not a penalty. Oh, it's Real Madrid, so it's not supposed to be a penalty. It's fine. But come on, guys, did you see what happened when Kylian Mbappe had a dive? Like the guy virtually dived looking for a penalty. The referee didn't even think for a second. He immediately gave the penalty when Frankie de Jong did not even touch Kylian Mbappe. If it wasn't the fact that the ball was an offside before the play, then the ref already have given a penalty. Guys, like I don't understand. I don't really understand. Is it that there are some teams that it's okay whatsoever the ref decide, it's fine, or you cannot go and check these things well? You are not even sure if uh Mbappe was being brought down. You just gave a penalty, and during the replay we all saw it. Mbappe virtually dived, and the ref did not even give him a card. Oh, it's fine. It's Real Madrid. It's Kylian Mbappe, so everything is fine. It's cool. Yes, it was fine, but the field goal when Fermin Lopez had a brilliant goal, like it was a superb goal, but the ref have to call it that it was a handball. So you could call the handball for Fermin Lopez, but the ref couldn't call the handball for Tchouameni. Like, guys, yes, as I said before, I really don't like talking about ref. Yeah, I really don't like talking about referees, but I think La Liga, it's high time La Liga takes some time to address these referees by the end of the season, because the mistakes this season in La Liga as concerns ref have been so many. Like, it's just awful. Yeah, it's just awful. But that is it. FC Barcelona were able to win the game despite all the ups and downs. FC Barcelona were able to win the game. I was just being scared towards the end of the game that they shouldn't concede, because it could have been a draw, thus still giving Real Madrid a lot of momentum. But I think after the result of this game, Real Madrid already know that it is over. Yeah, it's over for them this season. They are going home without a single trophy this season, which is cool because it's game of football. So FC Barcelona were able to win the game. Guys, we really need to, as I always say in my video, like this team is just the best team. Yeah, this team is just the best team. This season, they have proven beyond all reasonable doubt that they are the best team. Best team in La Liga, best team in Europe, best team to watch. Everything. They are just a piece of gold. Yeah, they are just a piece of gold. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for always watching. Thank you guys for always supporting my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.